Yeah, there's a freaking dungeon in here. Maybe not the best idea to do this medley. Oh well. But I can say, welcome to our actual first dungeon. Or well, first, gotta get rid of these statues first. And also, look at this carving. Doesn't that dragon look familiar to anyone who's played Ocarina of Time? Anyways, we also see some bokoblins in here, so we can probably get slapped in the face. It seems like my health refills, I'm gonna assume, when I leave the game. And it's good to know, because, yes, I did leave after I did this part. Well, got to this part. Alright, so, good to know that that happens. That I can just do this so that way I can get all my health back. Anyways, you can pick up these weapons and use it as a torch. And get a treasure chest in the process. And this treasure chest contains a key! Use it to open locked doors. The fire will go out on this thing after a while if you let it go for a while, or you just... or not. Okay, never mind. It'll just go out after a while. It'll just go out after a while. Good to know. Okay. And we have these water jugs. And they splash water. Good to know. But there is this cauldron right here. Why don't we jump inside? Oh. Or miss. Why don't we jump inside? Huh. That was useless. Let's get inside. And also, yeah, that car... Oh. I didn't even... Sorry doing this, but Huh. I thought it had a different carving on the wall. Huh. Guess not. Oh, because I thought I noticed a carving on the wall. On the door. I mean, I guess I can go back and check, but... Huh, I could have sworn there was like a carving on that door. Or a different one. But... yeah, now we're in the heart of the volcano. Or inside it. And there's quite a bit to it. It is quite big, and this is gonna be a little bit tricky to do, especially since, well, I can't really look at a map at the moment, so that's gonna be kind of hard. We unfortunately cannot go back here, and we still have our bottle. Oh, it's gonna be very helpful even afterwards, so make sure to have it. Actually, well, we don't really need it, so you know what? I guess I'm forced to have it. Oh, okay. Alright, I guess I'm forced to have it. Cool. Oh, that's good to know. You probably want to drop down instead of just ran like I did, because there's a good chance you might accidentally run into the lava, and it's not a good thing to do. Not very good. I could show off what happens falling into lava, but I will probably have that happen to me while I go through this dungeon. So, it'll only be a matter of time. And we have bats, or more accurately, these basic common enemies. These just swing your sword at them and they will go down. Easy as pie. There's a door down there, but I'd highly recommend do not try to go after. Do not try going down here for a very good reason. Why? Because we'll be going down there later. So don't try to make a leap of faith. But now we destroyed that rock, we can come in here. These pots don't really have much, but we have these water jugs. And when we throw them on the lava, we have platforms we can cross. However, there is one thing about these water jugs that can be kind of a problem. But first, what did we get? Dungeon map. Okay, well, never mind. Now I know where I'm going. Thank goodness. But the tricky thing about these is they will disappear over time. So you gotta be quick. You gotta be a little bit quick. Like you do have a good amount of time before these things fall in. It'll be pretty obvious when they're about to sink. But you probably want to make sure you do it fast. Otherwise, you'll fall into the lava. And that is not really up to hey, what was that? Oh. Hello. Didn't expect you to just show up. And we got red chew jelly. Keep it in the spoils bag. The gelatinous goo comes from deep within red choo-choos. It is effective as a cure for exhaustion, but it can't be used in its current state. So, if I go to my items and we go to the spoils bag, we can go here and actually show one of the items, the red chew jelly. We cannot do anything with this at the moment, but maybe we can a little bit later. I did not expect that choo-choo to just come down there and attack us. I was just saying, I was kind of shocked that happened. I didn't even know there was a choo-choo up there. But we will be seeing more choo-choos. Red choo-choos don't really do much. All they do is slink or kind of slink around, and try to. Oh, or that could happen. They try to slink around and jump at you to attack, but they don't really do much if I'm gonna be honest. They move and jump around, but that's it. They might as well be as effective as an actual Goomba from Mario. Because at least the Bokoblins are a little bit more of a challenge. Which at the very least. And yes, you do need this sword to get rid of this. Because as you saw, my sword throw did not work. Well, they're the choo-choos I was dealing with. Oh my god, yo! That was actually kind of cool! Oh my god! Ooh! I wasn't expecting us to see one of those. Well, first, let me just... okay. Let me just... There we go. I was not expecting to see one of these. So, sometimes, and rarely, enemies can drop these orbs, and when you break one of these orbs, you can get tons of goodies, or even extra items like the chew jellies, and now we have 4 red chew jellies. I must say, we're doing quite nice. And we got a key! So we did need to come here as well. No. Thankfully, nope. Thank you. Thankfully, with this first dungeon, there's not anything too crazy you're gonna need to keep your eyes on. If you follow the path you're kind of given, I think you'll be just fine. You don't need to do anything super crazy to do it. And you know what? I'm gonna actually throw this pot because, or not. What? Don't roll. Does this actually work? Oh, it does! I never actually knew that. What I usually did was use the spin attack. What you can do is use the spin attack, like this, like so. Oh, I mean, like so, and then just run away immediately. But no, you could just use the pots. Okay, I'm actually glad. I'm actually really happy about that. Good to know, because usually that is very hard to do. Never mind. Try to break something, and if not, just use the spin attack. That is very nice to know. This, right over there. You're gonna want to remember this part for later. You are very much gonna want to keep this in the forefront of your mind. Oh, believe me. I'll be taking that. I'll take that. Take this. Man, you're getting a lot of chew jelly. I think this is probably like the first introduction to getting chew jelly, if I'm gonna be honest. Oh, and you can... Oh. Yeah, I forgot that Bokoblins could just come out of pots like this and... Oh! We got this, the Joy Pendant. Our second item. These pendants are said to flock to... spread joy. Like butterflies to nectar-filled blossoms. That is the second item you can get, and those are usually dropped by Bokoblins. We could have gotten them very much earlier on before, but we didn't beforehand. So all those other times we fought Bokoblins, we could have got Joy Pendants. And oh, believe me, you're gonna want Joy Pendants. You are gonna want a lot of Joy Pendants. It's for one reason alone, that we will see later. But thankfully, just get rid of him, get the sword, burn this, and we can move on. And now we're outside and we hear the coo of a dove. Oh. Yeah, Link does not really like hot steam. But to be fair, it is on the volcano, so yeah. And also, look at the way down. Yeah, let's not fall. Oh, I like that idea. Let's not fall. Oh my god. Actually, you know what? Oh, well. Well, I just made its existence very painful. I'll be very careful of your surroundings. We are hearing the coo of a dove. It also disguises. I'm gonna be very careful. I'm just gonna let it go. You can see the little burn marks over right here. Okay, this might actually be hard for anyone who's actually caught one, but just wait at one section and then go. That's what you want to do. Oh, we found the bird that cooed like a dove. Ow, and it hurts a lot. Ow, 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 ow. You know what? You can't beat steel. Take that. Okay, good, because I was worried that those birds, which are called Korok, which are called, I believe they're called Hamrocks? I believe. I don't know if that's just a actual name. Yeah, I'm actually gonna wait. I don't know if Hamrocks are actual names? I'm gonna assume they're called Hamrocks. Rocks, and if we run into these birds again, which I can tell you we will, I will make sure to clarify if these are called Hamrocks. But basically, you see the birds, they're gonna just try and attack you, and they can be kind of annoying because they can fly around, but they're not too bad to deal with. But an annoying thing is they do drop an item. So that's kind of annoying. And with this puzzle, we actually gotta do this. And you see that little chip? Yeah, don't worry about it. You may think you're just gonna fall off, but no, you won't. And then do not let go, but get up. And we have this bomb over here. Then thankfully, we don't have to keep water in it, so we can just throw it and miss. Oh boy, this might take a while. Yeah, I'm like I said before, I'm not the biggest fan of bomb throwing. Oh, it's not the most fun activity in the world. Link is looking around. Is he looking at something? Or is he just looking in general? I don't know. It looks like there's another area up there that we can see. So we probably want to keep going upwards. I mean, we're now, if I could look at the map, still on floor 1 where we're about to go to the stairs of floor 2. And I might want to be careful with this. Because this can't... Oh. Never mind, this isn't the hard puzzle. Just pull the 3 blocks. Just remember that you can press A. Hey, believe me, it is very easy to forget that you could just run up to these things and do it instead of just pressing A. And I'm glad that the HD port gives prompts, because usually they don't. We have the rats. And is Tetra calling us? No, it's the King of the Red Lions. Link, have you seen any filthy thieving rats around? I know they are annoying, but keep your wits about you. They are only rats. If you spread bait near their nest, they may share their store of treasures with you. Why don't you try it? Alright, the King of Red Lions, I got my bait ready. This is one thing you can do with bait. Let's just throw it to this little hole. And they actually came out. Delicious! Hey, I got something real good I'll sell for you. For real. What'll it be for you? Red potion or blue potion? I want a red potion. Red potion, 30 rupees. Yeah, I got more than enough. Let's do it. You got some red potion and use it to replenish your life energy. You can keep it in your bottle. Bring me more sometime. More! And I think the rats will actually stop spawning, too. So, yeah, it's a real good idea to grab some bait before you go into this dungeon. And the rats, thankfully, will not attack you as well. Oh, so you don't gotta worry about the enemies attacking you. While you do it, just make sure you don't go into their line of fire. And we got the compass. And when I look at the map, now all the treasure chests are revealed. There were 2 treasure chests we actually missed on the first floor, but it'll all make sense why we missed them. Now on the second floor, there are 4 treasure chests. One of them actually being in this room. And how we do that is grab this. We'll grab this torch and chuck! And miss. Wonderful. As I said before, grab this and chuck! And just one bit of fire burns down all the wood. It's beautiful. Though, gotta question, how is there wood in the middle of a volcano? That is one question I won't understand. But yes, small key. Good thing we came in here. Otherwise we kinda would have been screwed. But a reason why I wanted to do it as well, we finally have a healing item. Thank God. We finally have one. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to have a healing item. And if we ever need to heal again, we could just go back in there and get some more food. Or get the rats some more food. But of course, I'm gonna wait to use this. And we found another. Albarock? I don't know. It feels kind of weird to call them Albarocks. Honestly, I really want to go look this up. After I finish this. You see the Hellrock in its natural state. You walk up, get a closer look, and we attack! And miss. But hey, look, we got a key! I do not want to imagine what that must have felt like for this poor bird. Or having to, you know, let's not question it. You know, I think this guy has kind of suffered enough. Let's just go inside and make sure he doesn't suffer. Let's not. I don't want to imagine what kind of thing he had to digest for that to come out in the nest. Ooh boy. Ooh, but we got bats who want to attack us. And they, I think, do 1 heart of damage. So, not really fun. These things aren't really that threatening, they're just more so annoying, especially when they're in large numbers like that. Oh, crud. I need more fire. Because yeah, I'm literally just running away. They are not doing anything to me. This one piece right now. It's not really doing anything, they're just kind of being annoying. But more so when I want these, so we unlock the door. And I also want that treasure chest, so if you don't mind, I gotta kill a bat. Come here. Calm down. Thank you. I'll be taking that. And this chest contains a joy pendant, so you can completely miss this chest. And these would probably be your first introduction to joy pendants if the Bokoblins never give you any, which, gotta say, it feels kind of weird that it took us this long to actually get one. There's another one. Oh, those pots. I think they're called. I'm pretty sure they're cauldrons. Let's drop it. And that exists. So you know what? Remember what I said before with that green cauldron? What if we take a look inside? Oh no! We do not need that. We do not need to be here again. Well, let's just deal with them like we did before, or deal with one of them. You just kind of up. That was quite a jump, Mr. Goblin. Too bad you're dead now. So one, enemies can respawn when you go back to some rooms. That ability has to be after some time. And you can leave the dungeon if you so desire. And what do you say? Hey, we tried it before and it didn't really lead us anywhere, but what happens if we try this now? It'll take us all the way back here. So in a sense, it's like a checkpoint. All I could say is, thank you, Nintendo, for giving us checkpoints in dungeons. And you have no idea how helpful this is, that you can have checkpoints in the dungeon. Meaning, if you want to go back and try to get something, or you just want to go rest, like me for instance, let's say I wanted to go rest to refill my hearts, or maybe go get some rupees, or do something else in the meantime before I go tackle the dungeon. I can do that now. I can make progress in the dungeon. Excuse me? You know, I'm not gonna ask what he was doing during how that happened. My point is the fact that you can go through these dungeons and you don't have to worry about doing all the progress you made again just to do one dungeon is incredible. The fact that you don't have to set an entire day to do a dungeon, because I can tell you, doing dungeons in one run can sometimes be exhausting thing in some games, where it can go on for quite a long time. Like, we're only about, I'd say, a third of the way done with this place. Hey, so there's still more to go. We have a lot more chests to get through, and a lot more to grab, and a lot more to look out for. That for a first-time player, they may have no idea of what's ahead. Okay, treasure chart, I'll explain that later, but grab it. I can tell you this much: if you're going for 100% in this game, grab that, and light that torch. But for a first-time player, they may not know what to expect when doing some of these dungeons. Like, after all, we did have a bit of a stealth section beforehand, and at the start of this place, and now we're going into a dungeon like this where there's lava everywhere. There's quite a few enemies that might be a little tricky, and there's also bombs and the birds, and you could fall off as well in those outside areas. Yeah, it's quite a lot. I can imagine a first-time player or a young kid getting pretty overwhelmed by having to take on all of these all at once. I can imagine that. And sometimes you just might not want to deal with doing a whole dungeon in a single visit. And knowing that if you leave for any reason, like say you want to go get some hearts, for instance, or like look at me, I'm at 1 health. Oh, so you bet I'm drinking this potion. Because we also have this to deal with, and I don't like dealing with them. Yeah, I do not like dealing with these things, but we'll get to that later. Yeah, just throw the water for the easiest way, and just keep attacking twice. Thank goodness. But, as I was saying, all this might be hard for someone, for like a young kid, who's playing this game, maybe like playing this game for their first time. I mean, say like, maybe they want to play through this dungeon before they go to school, for instance, or like before they go to bed, and they don't finish the dungeon. Now they don't have to worry about, say, like, having to replay everything all over again. They can just leave, get to one of these points, leave, and then come back to the game and not lose any progress. It's honestly amazing. Yeah, this is the last one. There are 3 of them. 3 checkpoints at this place. Okay, so we've explored quite a bit of this as well, but yeah, the fact that you can come back to these areas whenever you need to. I mean, it may not be perfect that say you can go to every single room, but I think just being able to do this is amazing, and I'm really surprised that no Zelda game really has done this, or at least in a way that Wind Waker has done it. Because I could say I personally like Wind Waker's method of checkpoints the best out of all the ones that have checkpoints going forward. I like this system the most, and the fact that they're optional too. It was also a plus. But there's Valoo. He does not sound happy. Well, let's go. Oh no. Oh boy. Yeah, just keep running. Just keep running with that one. But, look at that over there. And we're locked in. We got a mini-boss encounter with these green bokoblins once again, and apparently you can hit him in the back. Excuse me? I don't know how that happened. So I guess these bokoblins are a little bit stronger than regular ones. Oh! Hey! I will take a double kill. But don't look. Look at this. We got these guys, the Moblins! And remember them back at the Forsaken Fortress? Now we're dealing with these guys for real. Moblins at this point in the game? Really tough. There's a reason this guy's a mini-boss. Oh, they do a lot of damage. They have these giant lances that can do a lot. And again, I might as well stress, these guys even on normal do about 1 heart of damage. Which, however, thankfully, you have quite a while to deal with them. Since they're so big, yeah, they're open to shots. Once you get rid of get past their defenses, they get rid of their giant lances, they go down just like that. And a nice thing about Moblins, they will always drop these orbs, and potentially, well, one, we get better rupee rewards, but this, a skull necklace. This rather off-putting accessory would appear to be a little value, but show it to the right person. It is apparently of great worth. Keep that for later, but that is another item we can get. But yeah, thank goodness Medley's safe at the very least. Link, you came to rescue me. Oh, thank you. I have to tell you what I found out. This was terrible. Some creature is doing awful things to the Great Valoo's tail. That's why he's so angry. The Great Valoo's tail hangs down into the room right below here. There's got to be something in there. I wonder if those mean monsters who captured me have something to do with it. We've got to do something, now, before it's too late. I'll go and tell everyone what's happened. Here, Link. Use this to get out of here. It's what I used to get this far. It's a device Rito used before we evolved wings. A grappling hook. This was an item used by the Rito people before they had wings. Use this item to latch onto anything with the exclamation point, or explosion mark, I guess you could say, on it. You can even use it to haul things up from the seafloor when you're on the boat. Here, Link. Climb onto that little ledge over there so I could show you something. Alright, well, let's go equip this. Grab this branch with the grappling hook, and you can swing over there to get out of this area. When you aim at a branch that you can latch onto, this will appear. Remember that. Don't worry about me, Link. Get going. You can speak to her again, but press the action button. Oh yeah. You could also move in this. I forgot. Yeah, you can move. You actually can move a little bit in this as well. So keep that in mind. Oh, it's gyro. It can be gyro controlled as well. Up, my bad. You could also control it with the gyroscope if you're using the gamepad, which I might actually give that a try instead of just the right stick. And jump. And Manly will fly off. But yeah. So we can probably assume it's the work of Gadon's minions. And so he's causing problems with spirit couples as well. We're gonna help you, Valoo. I promise. And we unfortunately cannot go back up there because, well, yeah. But we have this area down here. However, I don't want to go over there just yet.